Good morning guys, happy Sunday. I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope this is not full spring and this is actually amazing weather here to stay, because I never realised how much I'm impacted by the weather until it's like this, and I realised I love walking around in it, but also shooting my food content. I love bright sunlight bursts over my shots that I do. I know some people prefer overcast days for shooting content, but for me, when the weather's like this, I love it. Today, I'm getting a new tattoo. Going back to the place that I went to a few vlogs ago called Red Point Tattoo in the Islington area, and really loved the artist that I was with, and the tattoo I got then has healed so well. I love her style. We're going for a thigh piece as well, which is out of my tattoo comfort zone. Leg pieces, they're a new beast for me, so this is going to be quite a big one as well. I'm getting like a traditional panther, but in the style of one of my cats, so it's a little bit of a niche one, and I'm excited for it but nervous because I think this is the longest sitting I've ever done with a tattoo. We'll see how it goes. I've got some snacks, I've got my laptop to maybe edit if I am not in too much pain to be doing that. Definitely to watch some YouTubes. Yeah, let's see what this is like, and then I'm meeting a friend for dinner later over in London Bridge. We'll go get this done, we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited. Just placing it now. These are all of the designs that Clara's done. How long does it take you to draw those up?
A few hours usually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess if you have the decent references, right?
Yeah.
Whee! Yeah, I think that's great. I was about to say I'll have a look in the mirror. Okay, so this is the placement we've gone for. I think that's really great because, yeah, we can then do the other one there. Yeah, I love that. I thought I'd want it more central, but actually, no, I really like that. I think that's lovely.
Yeah, it comes around really nicely.
It's less like obvious when it's straight on.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, spot on. So how long are we thinking? What?
I think around 3 hours.
It's gonna be a 3-hour one?
Cool, so I'm just gonna make the bed.
Perfect. Let me take my stuff off. One of the things that I will say about Red Point Tattoo, and Clara especially, is how, just make sure I'm not getting anyone in shot here, is how chill it is here, and warm as well. Like, it's, in some tattoo places it can be a little bit cold, but it's warm in here, it's very relaxed, it's like very, I think some tattoo places can be a little bit intimidating, and this doesn't feel that way at all. It's always a lovely experience. I say always. I've been here once. Second time round, it's still as lovely as the first time. I'm halfway. Yeah. Amazing. Some snacks have been had. Kind bar, the dark chocolate sea salt one, and some of this serious pig snacking salami to keep us going. Gosh, it's great. Hey, we are done. That took so much less time than she anticipated. You just don't know it would take 3 hours to start with, and ended up only taking, really, by the time like the stencils on and stuff, like an hour and a half. So very happy with that. If you're interested in prices, it cost £300 for that tattoo. Quite a big one. So yeah, very happy with that. I'm gonna pop now into Uniqlo. I want to see if they've got any of the barrel leg trousers that I've seen everyone wearing, and I need to pop into Space NK to get this really good illuminating like base like serum. Is it a serum? It's got an SPF 50, but it's like an illuminating thing. I'll show you, but I'm gonna go into Space NK, see if they've got that, because I've run out, and I'm using another one that I've got from the same brand, but it's the bronzer like shade, and I am just so pale that when I put it on, I don't even know if it's coming through on here, but I can look like a little bit like a baked bean. Now I've got like 2 hours that I didn't anticipate having, which is great. Go Uniqlo, go Space NK, and then I'm probably going to have a little bit of laptop time before I meet my friend for dinner. So these are the barrel leg trousers. These are the navy blue ones. This is actually a top that I just saw in the reduced section as well, which I really like. I love this kind of classic sweater. It's got just a makeup stain on it, so in the reduced section I'll see how much that is. I think I really like this combo. I've got a pair of cream ones to try on as well, so I'll try those on. These are a size small, they're quite like roomy as well, which I think is quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to get them in the cream as well. Like, they're very much like a utility pant kind of thing, and I love my barrel leg jeans so much from H&M. I wear them daily, so, and also my Carhartt barrel leg-ish jeans too. So to have ones that are more like a cotton material as well. Yeah, I think I could even size down, but I kind of want to keep them nice and baggy. Jumper's a winner, they're a winner. Got this top as well, which, I don't know if we like this one or not. Feels a bit like corporate. Maybe it's just because I've paired it with the white trousers, but a little bit Fred Perry like. I don't know. Do we like this? I think it's better with the jeans. I actually quite like that. Yeah, I think with the jeans it looks a lot better. So I think we'll get this one as well. This I love. I've been after a cardigan like this for a while. Nice and like chunky, super soft. Like those cozy Sundays. We'll be getting this. And this is the final thing that I picked up. It's kind of like grey, like dark grey jumper, nice and cozy. I'm always like in two minds when I pick up bits and I'm like, oh great, like I like every single piece and we're gonna get every piece because success, but money. Like now, I was like, oh maybe I'll just pick up one pair of those barrel leg jeans or trousers. But no, we're walking away with 3 jumpers, a top, and 2 pairs of trousers. I'm a sucker for a jumper and a trouser, so if it's not broke, we're not gonna fix it. Okay, this is the one that I'm after. So I've got this one here already. If you've got a tan face, I do recommend this. Hold on, and then this is one I'm gonna get. So this is what I currently have. You can see like it's just really dark. So for my light skin, I just look like a baked bean with that. But this one here, this is the lighter one, and it's just great. So I just use this as a base. Sometimes I put foundation over the top, sometimes I don't. And there's another one, so this is the one that I'm gonna get. Is this the right one? Yes, just make sure it's not the bronzing. So I'm gonna pick up that. I think that's like £33, and that was the same price on Cult Beauty as well. So all good there. And then the colleague here, she's just getting me a sample of one that I wanted to try, which is the SPF 51, because that one looks interesting as well, maybe for on holiday as like a full-on base. So I've got a little pot of it to take away in this tiny little cute bag. That is amazing. And this is the one here. Let's actually see what this is like. More like a sun lotion that you could wear. Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna like that one. Thank you. So I managed to pop back. Just do a quick change before I go out, and we're pretty much wearing everything that we bought from Uniqlo, along with something that I didn't show you that I saw when I was walking out, which is this coat. We've got M&S flats. I love these flats so much. They are good for like wide feet, they're a lovely shape. The Uniqlo barrel trousers that we picked up, jumper, this is an H&M bag, and then some trusty Primark sunglasses. The walk from Islington to Borough Market, where I'm meeting my friend for drinks and dinner, is a nice sundowner kind of spot, I think. This here is a view I will never tire of. The walk from where my sister-in-law lives to London Bridge area. You cross over this bridge, which is essentially parallel to London Bridge, and I do this walk quite a bit because I work at the Shard in my full-time job, and just every single time I walk this, it just fills my heart with such joy. There's a podcast I listened to a while back about gratitude, and if you struggle with making gratitude lists, to essentially choose a word to say and anchor you into a moment that you feel, a moment of gratitude that isn't just, oh, I've got a roof over my head, I've got a job, etc. So when I see something small or experience something small that's not the large things of gratitude, like the sun setting at London Bridge, the sunlight hitting the Shard and the water, I say sublime, and it anchors me in that moment of gratitude and joy. It's just, I really urge you, it's one of my favourite things I've ever done with my well-being, I guess, my mental well-being. This is a sublime moment for sure, and free. So the bar that I originally had saved to come to is shut for a private event this evening. But there's another place in Borough Market called Elliots. I love this place so much. I haven't actually been to this branch before. I've been to the one that's more like Hackney way. I love this place so much. They do amazing flatbreads. The food is incredible here. We're not having food here, we're having food at another place. But maybe we'll get a couple of nibbles. Like, they have amazing wines. So I'm happy with this, and we've got like a great spot here. It like looks out to the street. So really good people watching area. And it's not as cold as I thought it'd be either. So I'll just wait for my friend to arrive. We'll order a glass of wine. It's a good alternative, it's fine. Good morning, guys. So yesterday I didn't finish vlogging the dinner. I'll talk to you about it in a second. But Lawrence has now joined me at my sister-in-law's house, and we are going to be going out for dinner with Imogen, my niece and nephew, and Oishi's here as well. Here's my sister-in-law Imogen. And Oishi's here now. Hello, Simone! Hello, my Oishi. So last night I decided to not continue vlogging the dinner because we just had a bit of like a bad experience. I was very much the victim of my own choice. We weren't able to book a table because it's just so sought after. So we kind of tried to get a walk-in. They do walk-ins, and we put our names down at 6:30 p.m. and essentially like 2.5 hours passed. We were in a pub and I was like, I'm just gonna go back and check, and it was just a really like poor managed situation from the restaurant because, you know, I don't know, like I refuse to believe that in 2.5 hours a space for 2 people when you have space for around 20 walk-ins don't come available within 2.5 hours, and apparently there are only like 3 people in front of us. It just put me in a little bit of a bad mood, and I didn't want to be vlogging the experience when the first part of it wasn't very good. We'll probably end up going back to that place and I'll give it another chance. I never want to speak badly of a place, so I won't like name what it is. So that's why we've had a bit of like a abrupt end to yesterday's vlog and starting this one. But hopefully we'll take you along to dinner tonight. We're going to a comedy thing as well. I won't be able to get any footage of that, but we're going to a place in Islington for dinner. Very much looking forward to spending some time with family today. It'll be good. Let's go. For Fabrigno. This is hash browns with curry sauce and then prawn toast. Very nice. Yeah. Got the buttermilk chicken and then also the scotch. And now we also have the ribs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. And on to the next one. This is the prawn, which is basically like a breaded terrine, and then this one is the beef shin. Good morning, guys. We are back home now and we've come to a place for coffee. If you're in the Milton Keynes area and you're looking for a good coffee spot, there's a new place that's opened up. It's actually in a brewing room. So this here is the name of the brewing company. And then I'm not sure how long ago, but relatively recently they've opened up a coffee section within it, and it's just such a great vibe, really good coffee. The team here are amazing. We're having a very chilled day today. The sun is shining and I was like, let's just get out and do some like pottering around bits. So we've just come to this place called Barista Culture. Then we're going to be heading over to the garden centre to have a look at some seeds, because now that the sun is like this, we are craving getting into the garden and planting some seeds. It's pretty much about it. It's going to be a pretty relaxed day today, and when the sun's shining, just everything's better. We've come to our garden centre, which is, this is Frost, isn't it? Frost in like Woburn, and Lawrence spotted this, which you're almost certain that that's a forced rhubarb like apparatus.
I think it is.
I mean, if not, it would work to force rhubarb, right?
Yeah.
You put it over your rhubarb plant, And then, do you take this off or you don't?
I think it's just so you can see in there.
You know when you buy rhubarb in the supermarket, it's bright pink. That's because it's been forced. If you were to grow it in your garden, it's actually green. So this would create really, and much sweeter as well, because ours is quite sour, isn't it? So this would create really sweet pink rhubarb. So the thing is that like the tag on it, this has been here a really long time because the tag is like this. It looks like a vintage tag. And we asked a staff member, like, how much, like, can we buy this? How much is it? And he's very flustered by the question. He has no idea what to do. So now he's like gone off somewhere and I'm like, can you just put a price on it? We'll see how much. But we're gonna pick out some seeds whilst we're waiting. I really want to get a Romesco cauliflower seed, which I can spot is over here. So I want to get some of these. We're gonna get some tomatoes as well.
These, they look interesting.
They do look interesting. This one here, this is quite interesting. Lawrence wanted some beans. This one here looks good. I personally always think that if you're going to be growing things, you've already planted some courgette plants, but I'm a big believer of buy seeds for things that either you can't find in your local supermarket or it costs you a lot of money to buy. So yeah, like things like this. But so far we've got Romesco and a couple of nice tomatoes and the green beans.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting some corn.
Yeah, we can get some corn. If we are, let's get some like multicoloured corn. Right, we've got our forced rhubarb thing. He ended up coming over and being like, how much do you want to pay for it? I went in too high. I was like, I don't know, 50 quid? Because they are like 50 quid online. And the guy agreed. He was like, yeah, pay less. It's like, I don't know, 30 quid? So I think that's pretty good going for that. Is it too late to do forced rhubarb now though? We have to do it next year.
No, it's not too late.
What do you think?
They haven't even started growing it.
Have they not? Okay, cool. Oh, we'll be able to start doing forced rhubarb. Right, now we're going to go into the food bit and see if there's any little bits that we'll get. We've got quite a busy week where we're out, so we don't need to get a lot of food bits, which is an ideal situation for me here because I'd never do a food shop here because that's ridiculous. But when you only need to like make 2 meals a week, you can do a mini food shop here. Oh, maybe mushrooms, might get some like mushrooms on toast. Hey guys, we're back from our travels. I thought I'd show you all the bits that we picked up from that garden centre because once we went round and got all the seed bits, we then went into the food hall. I thought I'll show you. And we're gonna make a little lunch for some of this stuff as well. We got a Romesco cauliflower. I just love these so much, if anything, just for how they look. The architecture of that, so good. I've actually got an idea for this. I have some really good chickpeas, the Bold Bean Co chickpeas in the fridge, half a jar. So I want to do kind of like some brothy chickpeas with roasted cauliflower and either sausages. So we've got some really good quality sausages here. Or, this is a bit of a rogue one, I've never tried these before, but I saw them in the freezer section and I was really intrigued. Some faggots. I actually really don't like offal that much. I don't like the irony taste of it, so I'm really interested. But I love things like haggis, but I know haggis isn't really offal. So I'm very intrigued to see what these will be like. So we're gonna cook these off. Lawrence loves offal, so if I don't like this with the dish that I'm thinking, we can pivot and use sausages. So we're gonna see what it's like. I'm very intrigued. So the idea is like brothy chickpeas, roasted cauliflower and some sort of meat. Also some roasted turnips. We've got 3 small ones. We'll just quarter those up, a little bit of olive oil, a bit of salt and pepper. And then we also got some parsley and basil, because we'll do with that a nice drizzle of a really loose salsa verde. Lawrence wanted some pickle to do a cheese and pickle sandwich and he wanted like a bougie one. Some really nice, again, like bougie cheddar. This is like the kind of one you can see, hopefully there's like salt crystals in it. 6 quid on a wedge of cheddar, but it's going to be delicious. We also got some of this, which is, Downtown and Burdock is kind of like, it tastes a bit like Dr. Pepper, but it's natural. So this is a cordial that you could put with soda water. I think this in a cocktail as well would be really good. And then seeds, we ended up going for a Romesco cauliflower seed, which I'm very excited for. We got these beans here, some interesting tomato variants. And this one here is a bit basic, but we just want it more for how it will look in the garden. We kind of want to make a wall of corn along our rock garden. So we've got some corn for that. And then I also picked up my sister-in-law some little seed pots. She's She's really into growing things for her garden, but she lives in central London, so she doesn't have like a huge amount of space. And I saw these at the checkout and I thought these would actually probably be perfect for her for like growing things. So these little like kits, I don't know how it works. Like I think like you put the water, yeah, it's like got dehydrated soil in it. So I think you pour water over it, it sprouts up and you can just put this on your windowsill. So I think she'll be really happy with these. Cucumber, some tomatoes and some sweet peas. My niece will actually really love making those as well. So that's our little garden centre haul. That's like £37. A bit pricey, but we don't do this very often and it's quite nice to get some bits to just treat yourself, you know? Final spread. Got some mortadella, some of these drinks biscuits, the rosemary ones, some tomatoes that just needed using up in the fridge, the nice new cheddar, apple, ham hock, terrine, crisps, sourdough. This is a seaweed butter that I bought back from Paris ages ago, some mustard that I bought back from Paris, celery, pickled onions, some chili, Cantabrian anchovies in a spicy marinade, and the new pickle. Not a bad little spread. It is now the evening. We haven't done a huge amount with our day. Lawrence has watched a bit of sport and I did a bit of work. We're now at dinner. In the oven, we've already got some of that lovely cauliflower that we bought earlier and the sausages that we got earlier. Lawrence has made a salsa verde.
So I put a bulb of garlic in and then bash that up with a bit of salt and pepper and olive oil. Then I put in parsley, basil, chives, coriander, and then separately I cut up gherkins, capers and jalapenos. I put that in, and then I put a bit of mustard in, a bit of red wine vinegar, a bit of lime juice and a bit more olive oil. So it's like a mix between salsa verde, pesto and chimichurri, but it's all chucked in there and it works.
The mustard actually gives it that vinegary heat, which is lovely. So I'm just going to slice these on a little diagonal, kind of like this kind of shape, and we'll put that in a pan, put them in with a little bit of butter. Here we're going to have this and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful week. See you next Sunday. Bye.